Oh, everyone, welcome back. Last episode we went out, just kinda cleared out all of Acrotique besides the gym. So this episode we're gonna go through and clear out the gym. What do we want to start with? Keep Burb out from her right now. That'll be fine, right? Probably. Hello. You didn't have ghost type Pokemon, so it should be fine. Leading with Burb, even if you do have a ghost type Pokemon. Alright, Celebi, that's a Pokemon I don't really see. So I have no idea what type's going to be. Let's start with Egg Bomb, because that should do the most damage because I get stabbed with that. Okay. Defense, we'll switch to our special move. Because now everyone has Surf. Was it the best plan to teach everyone Surf? Probably not. But I did it. Because I can't think of too many situations where a Pokemon... Alright, Pokemon who is resistant to Psychic. You watch, there we go. I think a 95 power special move is not useful. I have no idea what this bed here is. Oh, you rest Psychic, is that what I'm finding out? I was hoping for a crit. Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky on that front. Let's go for the Surf then with this stab. Hopefully it does more damage. Probably fine. Also, Fluatera is better special. It's still alive. No, it healed too much from the absorbs. Okay, well things are going not especially great so far. Run Pokemon that have typings. I suppose I could have sent out. Unlucky. Probably would have been a better plan, but actually, literally the biggest weakness with Burb just seems to be the fact that they don't have a flying move. If I got them a flying move, everything would be so much better, but luckily, from here I can try and make our way to... I don't know, I can't remember the name of the town. The little island town where you fight Chuck. And from there we can get... Why? Cyanwood? I want to say it's Cyanwood. Extreme speed. I did not take into account moves you had when picking you. I probably should have, but oh well. Alright. Great, we have a lot more Pokemon left. 2. Go Limbo, I guess. I don't know. Icy Wind, maybe. Do neutral damage, whereas all of my water type moves should be resisted. Oops. Like a Dragon Breath does not fix damage, I'm fine. I think it just has a chance to paralyze. Probably okay overall. Speed has fallen twice, so even if I did get paralyzed, I was probably fine. Or I would still probably outspeed it. She'll have Pokemon Sentret. You know what? No. I won't switch. I'll be fine. Just try out my surf on everyone now that everyone's got surf. Actually, did I teach Unlucky Surf? I was much more, worried about needing to use flamethrower. Alright, great. So if we run into a guy with a bunch of Pokemon, I may need to be worried. To confirm that, but so far we're still doing okay. Alright. And then we head back and we should in theory be fine. Like you guys have a much bigger variety of Pokemon now. You weren't limited to just Ghastly and Haunter. I'm not stumped by your invisible floor. I know what the solution is, having come through here before. Okay, well, if you resisted, grass type, or water type move, you're probably grass type. I don't think you would be. I'd not teach you. I did teach you surf. Alright, cool. Alright, perfect. Okay, go for your sky attack. I don't mind. Alright, so we're good on that front. Yay. Alright, what else you got, sir? Or madam, sorry. Dancer Cristiano. Pidgeot. How dare you? Go Lambo. I think you're the only person with a move that's super effective here. So I don't have any rock or electric moves. No. Oh, I don't have my defense fall. I don't want that to happen. Okay, I did at least half. That was the main thing. And the speed falling makes us faster. Perfect. Good job, Lambo. Thank you for the money. We go the ish way and then we go up. I suppose if you were unfamiliar with this game, watching my Randomizer Nuzlocke is probably not the best way to learn. But that path here is you go in front of the person, then you walk out, so that when you go up, you are in front of the next person. You are psychic and something else, normal maybe? Start with an egg bomb, and hopefully things go my way. So I need Burb to level up some more. They become a bigger Burb. Ow. Okay. Egg Bomb doesn't have the best accuracy, so I'm going to switch to Watera. We get some amount of resistance here. Hoping can move through two of these. Right. And then we'll just surf. Interesting. We have, we're now seeing another version of our starter, which means it's no longer guaranteed to be one of a kind. That is unfortunate. That's technically the fully evolved version of our starter, but that's not important. Boss Joe. Thank you, Boss Joe. Oh. I did that wrong. I was saying. You go north, so you're in front of the person's face, and then you go away from them until you can get directly in front of the other person's face. No, you won't. You're not gonna win. I have more Pokemon than you, and they're all higher level. Yeah, go Mup. Wait, no. It's rock that resists normal, not ground. Just like rock resists fire in the ground. Okay, not bored. Sludge bomb, go! Okay. Just had to remember if Vice Grip was a one-hit move, I'd probably think of Guillotine. One-hit KO move. And I'll stick with Mop. Does fighting resist poison? How does that distraction work? Poison shouldn't be super effective, right? Okay. Keep sludge bombing away. It's fine. Yeah, I'll switch to someone else. Steel is weak to ground and fire. And probably some other thing I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but I don't remember if it's weak to ice or not. It might be for absolutely no reason. All the different types, it's hard for me to remember. Well, each and every single one of them interacts with each other. I do the best that I can. I think I've got most of them down, but when you get to moves that are less common, it becomes more difficult to actually keep up. You know what? I am going to leave and heal up, because I don't trust me to not screw up in here somehow. Every now and then I will make a move and be like, wow, that was a really dumb move, why did I do that? I'm probably fine though. So don't... Actually, I have no idea what level the highest Pokemon would be. All I know is after this area I should be safe for a little while. I guess Gym 5 might be. Runs into the issue of having a slight being a slight... Oh. Fat fingered that. Problem with Gyms 6 and 7. It will be easier. I thought I could go either one of those two. Oh well, no, just the one then. I'll start with Burb out front. You know what, sure. You know what? A terrible throw you out front. Hello. Alright, cool. Can I just mash through this faster, please? Please, thank you. Hello, Ranger Alex. What do you got for us? Ladybug. Okay. Somehow I happen to have picked, like, the worst type to have out here. Go Surf, then. I don't know what worst Pokemon we fight against, but hey. Luck for me, Ladybug is not a very good Pokemon. Wow, it survived that? Is my special stat worse than I thought, or is Ladybug just a better defense than I'm thinking? Or special defense, because I don't remember telling stats to be random, but maybe I did. No, it's still fine. The fact that I'm slower than everything might be an issue for what terror here, but... Oh, and now you're poisoned. Lovely. Lovely. Would prefer to not be poisoned. All of it one? Oh, come on, Watera. What? I'm gonna switch just to be on the safe side. Go Bump. That's fine, I guess. I'm not taking damage from poison, so probably the best I could hope for. no. I'll stick with dump for right now. Maybe a bad plan. Oh, it's 25. That's right, he's got one really high level Pokemon with his Gengar. Just don't be confused and you win. No, Bump, no, I told you to not be confused. Alright, well, you can live through at least one more confusion. Good job, Bump. I will switch to someone else. Lambo double kick? Is that who has double kick for no reason? Kick, my bad. Look at him, that is more damage based off the opponent's weight. Is that a thing already? There's a few moves like that heavier Pokemon will take more damage from certain moves. Alright, well, that's everything defeated there. Luckily for me, level 25 wasn't anything too terrifying. Alright, thanks. Fog badge. Now I can use surf outside of battle. I can go to any of the several different... Please don't be cursed. Shadow Ball. Okay, much better. Okay, now who can learn Shadow Ball? I think that's the next question. Because Shadow Ball is actually a powerful move. It would be useful, and I might like keep it for right now. Wait until we get later into the game. Alright. Now I gotta decide which path I want to take. Do I want to head west and try and pick up a fly, or do I want to head east and try and get the experience? I should get fly first. Alright, Bird, what moves do you have? Nothing especially great, okay. Got Bubble Beam, which is 65. Maybe 60 is my weakest move. Ugh. Okay. Cut at 50 is currently my weakest move. Oh, no, Rock Smash, okay. See, mine's only 55, wow. Even with your improved moveset, Lambo, you still don't have very good moves. Okay, I mean, Surf's good, but that's just because it's Surf and it's unfairly good. Pokemon, Lambo, switch you in the front. Don't think I need Rock Smash anymore. Probably teach over it. Let's catch the Pokemon first. Then we'll start battling Weevil. Okay, I just want to run to a Pokemon. Thank you. All I have to do is hope that it's not weak. The fighting type. Umbreon is weak to fighting type. Maybe with Icy Wind then, hopefully that works out for me. Okay, that was a critical. It's definitely not what I wanted to see. Because now I don't know if I can hit it again. I'm gonna bank on this working out for me. Alright. I hit the Pokedex. Alright, ran the Moonlight Pokemon. I'm gonna actually take this Pokemon protects itself by spraying poisonous sweat from its pores. Yep, I'm gonna name you numbers based off of how many evolutions I get. So it'll be 1... Brian, next one will be 2 Brian. here there is a person up here. Just to keep playing up front. Sir, I'm going to assume you don't have any bird Pokemon. You're just gonna look like a fool. Preschooler Bob, yeah. Oh god. Alright, that might be a problem. I think we're fine for right now, but it's very likely that if I don't take this down quickly, it could cause an issue. Perfect. I'll just stick with Lambo for now. Alright, normal type. Low kick. Might actually go down one hit. Yep, alright, perfect. No. I think you resist fighting against your poison type. Okay. I resist that because I'm water type and ice type. So for this thing. Guess you resist all of my moves, so I'll just go with the strongest one. That also gives me stab. Oh my goodness, okay. That's fine. I would like Aurora Beam, but I'll settle for Surf for now. I mean, eventually I'll get Ice Beam. Just because that's the ice type version of Surf. You are defense, special defense, and special attack, okay. I feel like you're just flying away now. And I was right, sir, you did not have any. Oh, regular berry, score. Uh-oh. Yep, you've been overseas, get it. You should have a bunch of C-type Pokemon normally, but in theory, because you've been overseas, you could have exotic Pokemon. You got a water-type Pokemon. Water, ice. Oh, this is gonna be an even battle in theory then. Except I have low kick. Lamb could have it. Outrageous amounts of HP. I should probably... work on getting everyone some amount of XP. Happening at like level 25 because that was the last gym Pokemon we saw. With the Wateran bump. Terra will switch you into the front for right now. Alright. Those are fairly evenly spread though. Hello. I did not read your entire thing. If your question was, am I good at training? Not especially. If your statement was, am I trying to get at training? Yes. You see, I have this problem that my Pokemon keep, getting knocked unconscious. And because I keep doing challenge runs, I'm unable to continue to use them after that. And so I kind of need to make sure that my Pokemon stay conscious. Oh, I might switch for a Graveler. I mean, it might actually be faster than I am because I'm really slow, but no, we're good. We are faster than a rock. Sad day when you can't outrun a rock, but you know what? Every now and then it happens. Other Pokemon in this area, what could we have got? We could have got an Arbok. Oh, that's fine. Oh, hey. That gives me the ability to do Psybeam. I could have expected you to get Arbok. .336, okay, decent. Will be more useful later, probably. I suppose you can see my Pokemon. I'm not sure you will get along with them. Okay, Ampharos means I should switch them up. Because that's an electric type Pokemon. I don't want to deal with that. Dig, go. Okay, yeah, not speeding, it's not impressive. Ampharos is slow. I have to remember these things. And I'm also 6 levels above it. Nice, good job, Watera. That might actually be an issue. Yes. Oh, I have no idea who my best bet is here. I'm going with for right now, start with the surge. Bank on you not using like a mirror counter, whatever the special form of counter is. Okay, Body Slam is fine. Wobbuffet is a Pokemon that I don't want to use because it is very specific in how it acts, and I don't want to learn all the ins and outs of Wobbuffet, because Wobbuffet is a go second Pokemon. Or I guess a retaliation Pokemon. Hello, Mom. Okay, thank you for buying me a random doll. Hello? I forgot to switch a different Pokemon to the Lido. Well, it's fine. We have our schoolboy, Daniel. You sent out Graveler. Now I am afraid of Graveler self-destructing, because that's the thing it is commonly. So I'm just gonna let Watera surf through it and then switch Pokemon. Well, I guess I could also just get Watera up to 25? I don't know. I don't have a plan in place, I'm just gonna wing it as I go. I got Reynolds 23, so yeah, I can have someone be 2 levels ahead of my next, or my lowest Pokemon. They're capable of surfing. That is true of all of my Pokemon. Ooh, a Pupitar. I just surf to be on the safe side. I will treat you an Umbreon for it. I mean, that way you don't have to be awake at night to try and... I think you're just grass. I'm gonna give it a shot though. Find out. Just go with Psybeam. You're faster than I am, which I didn't take into account. I think I'm still fine though, because it's a base level Pokemon. Won't be able to do too much damage. You may need to be afraid of a crit though. Okay, you are not. Poison type. I just what I thought. You got this, Unlucky. You got this. Should be nice and easy for you. Just flamethrower right through it. Yay. Let's Leo defeated. You do not have regular berries outside your house, right? Yeah, mint berry. That cures confusion, which I don't need to cure. Hello. Alright, I think I have to go inside the house and talk to the dad. You, hello. Like, one of my milk tanks, it's sick. It's the one that we get all of our special milk from. Hello. Yes. For this, I only have like 3 or 4 berries. So I'm not going to be able to heal it, but you know what? I'll heal it while I'm here. 3. 4. Okay, so I need 3 more berries. Well, try to remember to get more of those through my adventure and eventually heal everything up, but that's a problem for future me. I suppose it depends on what your Pokemon are. Yes, I would very much mind if you bragged about your Metapod. Alright, now, Metapod's in a really weird situation of you could possibly have moves that are super effective against me because it's not guaranteed to only have Harden. Oh, dang. I am not surprised that you can begin to brag you have a Metapod. A Pokemon that's not especially impressive. Once it evolves, you can, brag about it a little bit more, but currently no. Oh, perfect. Having recently finally pays off. Times 4 damage. When do we also use it for? Just a regular water type Pokemon and not. Yeah, just Corsolas, but it's also really good against Quagsire. No, Bump, I'll make you the lead Pokemon. Actually, wait. No, I don't Lambo to be the lead Pokemon. I can catch something over here. There's so many spots where I can catch things. There are gonna be so many Pokemon every game. Okay. It's another Pokemon that's weak to fighting type. I suppose that Rock Smash is probably fine because you have stupidly good physical defense. Your special defense is not great, as you can see by the fact that you should be doing quarter damage and I'm gonna like 5-shot it. Alright, for this one I can get one more off. I just need to hope I don't crit, because that'd be bad. Okay. It's entirely possible I could get another one, but I don't want to risk it at all. Oh no. It's causing me trouble. I would have thunk it. We'll still be fine though, right? We can still catch it. There we go. Alright. A Bioveil with Pokemon. Once it slams its shell shut, it is impossible to open. Even by those with superior strength. Yep. Well, I've done a top, or a middle and bottom line. We will do a top line. My eyes closed. H. Hig. 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 Hegel. Let's go with Hegel. What's the opposite way? Hegel. There we go. There we go. I have Pokemon in the PC now. Good job, me. I think at the point in time I actually have an entire backup team available to me are fairly close. Hello. That doesn't happen to me too often, especially not in Gen 2. Gen 2 is always really bad for me on these things. Okay, we'll be fine. I've got this. This is Gen 2, so I don't have to worry about figuring out if a move is physical or special. It just is whatever type the move is. Meaning all water type moves are special, it doesn't matter. I will continue with Bump Out. I could send out Watera, but now I'm going to continue with Bump. So I think when we get to Gen 4, moves like Grab Hammer would become physical, because they decide to actually take into account these kind of things. So many water type Pokemon, now I'm going to continue with Bump. I want Bump to get some levels. Bump is running into the problem that they are essentially our third water type Pokemon. And unfortunately for them, our other water type Pokemon are Lapras and Slowking, who also gains Psychic typing. Sure, the unfortunate situation that you're kind of like the third best water Pokemon we have right now. And water's very abundant like the first two generations, unfortunately. Hello. Yep, alright, you're mad and upset that the gym leader's in the lighthouse, so you can't battle her. Got it. Alright, in that case... Should I say it's you? I don't think it's you, I think it's the people next door. Right. Yeah, it's fine. Cyanwood is the name of the island I'm thinking of. You. Hello. What if I had a Smoochum? I would trade it, but I don't. I know Gyarados isn't super rare, but yeah, I think I'd rather have the Smoochum. What do I want? Somebody's gotta have a fishing rod, right? You? Okay. At some point in time, I usually have to try and start catching Pokemon inside of towns where there is water next to it, just so I can have additional catches, but I will probably wait until I start. Either I finish all of the cities, or all of the routes in Johto, that way I can be like, I've got all these things done. Could break up on one of these. I take my number right now. I am on around 40, okay. I don't know if I want to deal with that right now, but... Okay, we're gonna climb up this tower, or a lighthouse at the very least. Once we're done with the lighthouse, we will... I thought you were gonna be a trainer. Just people higher up, okay. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do it after the tower, when I figure out how late into the recording that is. Because I mean, if it takes me another 20 minutes to climb the tower, I might just end the episode after that. If I get up there in like 5 minutes, I can possibly try and make my way over to Cyanwood. Why not to? Surf go. Just take out the Natu. Good. Okay, not especially great experience-wise, but nice to see. There's Pokemon here I can take out. Because I don't know how afraid I need to be of anything. I feel like I could run to a guy with like 6 Pokemon and be like, oh yeah, 6 Magikarp, man. But then instead of having 6 magic cards, you'd be like, I've got 6 Mewtwo's. Or, you know, 6 legendaries slash mythicals. Slash pseudo-legendaries, you know, anything like that. And I go from like, everything's fine to like, oh god. Right here. See, this guy's got a Ho-Oh. Do I need to be afraid of the Ho-Oh? Probably not. If I got a water-type Pokemon, I'm probably good. But I don't know. Good job critting their bump. I don't know if he would have one-shotted otherwise. Possible, but I don't need to find out. The fact that you one-shot it is the main thing. Whether or not the crit was required is not as important. Well, let's use a 25. I guess I'll do unlucky. Bird will probably be last to get to 25. And like first to like 27. Well, I'm here because I need to talk to Jasmine at the top. Sorry, think about whether or not I actually need to get to the top of the lighthouse and talk to Jasmine to pick up. To get the... Sorry. Alright. I do not know if I'm able to pick up the potion from Cyanwood without talking to Jasmine. As such, I'm going to the top of the lighthouse now to go talk to her. That way I know where things will be unlocked. The potion will be unlocked for sure. Apparently teaching Unlucky Surf was a really good plan. Oh no, my A-button seems to be sticking. Hopefully Body Slam does fine damage. Great. Do you have another fire Pokemon? Okay. You were a bird catcher, right? You were a bird catcher with an actual legendary bird. That is impressive. You did it, sir. You achieved the dream of all bird catchers, although I'm fairly certain this is the second Moltres we've seen. Ow. Just take it down. Luckily for me. Surf is just really useful against all of these fire-type Pokemon. Good job, Unlucky. Yeah, I'll send out one of my water Pokemon. That Lambo, you might actually be a bad decision because... Actually... No, you're probably fine. I think it's... Ground is weak to ice, not ice is weak to ground. No, I'm possibly fine. I may regret this decision, but I think I outspeed it and Icy Wind will one-shot it. We got what, Mop and Burb to go after this? And if Burb could get a flying move, everything would be great. Yep. You were, in fact, a bird catcher with a legendary bird. Good job. Oh, sir, because everyone's Pokemon are randomized, you could have literally anything. Meaning, you could have a very normal Pokemon. Oh, I forgot to switch Unlucky into the front. Oh well, that's fine. Not Unlucky. I forgot to switch Lambo into the front. I forgot to switch Unlucky out. That's what I was aiming for, not whatever I actually ended up saying. You know what, that is normal type Pokemon, so Lambo is, in fact, a good choice. Let's go with Low-Kick. Low-Kick's probably my best bet. That's fine. Only 14 damage. That'd be frightening if it wasn't Lambo. or one of my other Pokemon is land because then was gonna put a lot of health. Like that. I was gained 4 more HP. Let's try some more. I suppose I could actually go out now and figure out what is spawning where you normally find Lapras. Hello. This one's the gym leader. She's here to bring Pokemon back to life. I mean health. And apparently it's got a special sickness that cannot be healed at the Pokemon Center. It's not just normal. Okay. I don't know how much damage Sludge Bomb is. If it's greater than 60, it's definitely a better move for me to use than the Surf right now. Unless person has better physical defense than special defense. I don't know. Let's see if Stampede is here. Should probably be planning my moves out better. Okay. Is that your stats? You are the better physical attacker. Okay. Alright. Leo, I am not going to track back down and fight you. Congrats on defeating the Venonat, though. Thank you for not challenging me to a fight. Oh, I don't want to backtrack to fight you. I may consider doing that when I get Fly. But I don't have that yet. It's gonna take me at least another episode to get. Rocker Jill sends out Liger. Okay. Well, we can just surf here. Because I believe you are flying and ground. Which means you should be weak to water. Okay. No, I'll stick with... Probably figure out how much damage Sludge Bomb does at some point. You know, like after this battle, I'll actually go through and look. Now, luckily for... Right, I am weak to water type moves. Luckily for me, Feraligatr is a physical attacker. And this is why I made sure to heal it before I fought Morty. Because sometimes I do things like that. Where I'm like, hey, Feraligatr's a physical attacker, I don't need to be worried. I was going to say it before I stopped and made that statement was that likely this is Gen 2. So we haven't had the physical special split yet. The big old loop all the way around, I don't actually remember. I know I need to fall down the stairs, or the other thing and go up the small flight of stairs over there, but I'm gonna stick with what I got right now, so as long as you can have for Egg Bomb again, why not? As long as you don't have an Ice type move, I'm fine. Normally you would learn an Ice type move, but I think you would have to random into an Ice type move now, because you're primarily going to learn Water type moves. At some point in time, we'll switch everything around and make everything crazy and weird, but I'd rather slowly make things more random as I go along, rather than just jump straight into the chaos that would be max rando. Or Pokemon evolve into random things. You know, Pokemon evolutionary lines don't follow. I don't know if I set that random, if things could evolve more than, you know, the 2 times normally. it out and be like your Pidgey evolved into like a Bulbasaur, which then evolved into like a Charmeleon, which then evolves into like Blastoise, which then evolves into some other Pokemon. Because I don't know how much the randomizer actually takes those things into account. I probably should have gone down first, but oh well. If there's anyone down here. There's an item. Hit 34. I don't know what that is. I'll figure that out later. But it's definitely faster for me to go back around across the top. Then over this way. We fall down the hole in front of this guy and he challenges us to a battle. And we just ignore what he says because he's just gonna be like, oh, I'm challenging you to a battle. Let's feel the might of my Togetic attack. Hey, good job getting that Togetic attack. Oh, no, I missed. Having your Pokemon be good enough friends with you. But I got a Friendship Evolution only at level 20. Assuming you hatched out of an egg at level 5. Means you probably do a lot of walking. That's in the comparison to the amount of battling you do. Or use a lot of potions. Also a possibility. Okay, Burb, because you're getting a little low on HP, I'll switch. Pump is still at full HP, wow, good job, Pump. Pump in front then. It's not my initial plan, but you know what, not important. Of course she's not up to it, sir. There's a sick Pokemon at the top of the lighthouse. That was a poor choice of Pokemon. Because I equipped everyone in my team with Surf. I don't think it matters who I sent out. Surf would have taken care of your Graveler. At least at this point in time. I have my team here later on in the game was fighting, you know, fully evolved golems in the post game. My Pokemon were still only like 23. Or 25. Your a golem may survive that. May survive a Surf from me then. And an Onyx, oof. Sir, that was a very bad matchup for you. Pokemon with a priority physical attack in Surf. I mean, Giraffe wasn't going to do much regardless if I didn't have a priority move. Physical attack, but you know, had it been like an Alakazam or something. It would have been more in line with my Pokemon just countering you. Oh, I should buy more Pokeballs. I don't specifically need them right now. I should almost certainly buy more. I don't remember if there's any items in here. I feel like there's supposed to be one. Yep, okay. Super Potion, huzzah! And there's nothing down there, so I talk to Jasmine. She goes, please go to Cyanwood and get a magical healing potion to heal this like Ampharos. Okay. It does not change your dialogue. Yeah, it's fine. I was thinking maybe it would change what the Pokemon's name was. Because in theory it should also Rando. I know it doesn't. But in theory it should. Come on. Heal up. Let's go. Bye, Nurse Joy. End of the night. I'll talk to you. And we'll buy some Great Balls, I don't know. 11 for right now, sure. Everything else seems fine for right now. Let's see if I got anything I need to sell. Probably do, but I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, oh yeah, I think this is like a step. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center. Just 'cause I'd like to start and stop in the Pokemon Centers. But I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope you have yourself a good day.